Stoffel Vandoorne's rise in the Formula One Drivers' Championship continued on Sunday in Malaysia as he matched his best Grand Prix finish of P7 for McLaren. After a tough start to his first full season in F1, Vandoorne charged to 7th place in Singapore 2 weeks ago, before leading McLaren's charge once again in Malaysia, repeating the result. A perfectly executed race saw Vandoorne finish second out of the midfield runners in Malaysia, trailing only Force India's Sergio Perez and past teammate Fernando Alonso in the points standings. "I can say that this was my best ever race in Formula One," Vandoorne said after the race. "All weekend, I've been really strong and felt really confident with the car. After qualifying 7th, we weren't really confident about where we'd finish in the race, so to pull off 7th today is an amazing result." Vandoorne ran as high as 5th early on, but was not surprised to slip back, losing places to Perez and the recovering Sebastian Vettel. "I made a great start. We knew it was probably going to be difficult to hold off the Force Indias and the Williams behind, but only Perez came through," Vandoorne said. "From then on, I had amazing pace, pushed hard every lap to try and manage the tires and maintain the gap over Stroll, and I managed that until the end. I'm very happy." By contrast, Alonso had a tough race, spent mostly running outside of the points as he struggled to put McLaren's aerodynamic updates to good use. "It was a tough race today. From the very beginning, at the second corner, the two Williams touched in front of me and made me lose a few positions," Alonso said. "As a result, we ended up in the secondary group, running a little slower than our true pace, and could not overtake. So I lost a lot of time, and that really compromised our race. A shame, definitely not one of our best races today. But we'll have better days, and, hopefully in Japan, we'll come back with stronger form, and I'll be able to add my contribution to the Constructors' Championship on Honda's home ground." Having scored points at this track and at Singapore, two very different circuits, is really good for the team. "I hope we can continue scoring more points in the remaining races." Follow at LUKESMITHF1 during the Malaysian Grand Prix weekend. Valtteri Bottas of Mercedes-AMG Petronas sat down with NBC's and pit reporter and insider Will Buxton for a longer-form interview on his season thus far. Bottas has won twice, in Russia and Austria, and played perfectly alongside teammate Lewis Hamilton. Until recent car upgrades, he's consistently matched his teammate on outright pace, but has slipped back of late. He's been confirmed for the 2018 season on a one-year deal and reflects on the year thus far and what's still to come. The interview is also part 2 of the Malaysian Grand Prix post-race Paddock Pass, the NBC Sports Group original digital series. He finished 5th in the race itself. Follow @Tanitazino.